Hello lovelies, and welcome back to A Stone's Throw Away. This is the Pisces reading for November 23rd. Big shout out to Passion Water Tarot, my mama, who has beat her cancer. Go check out her tarot readings on her page. Give her a like and say hi from me. So we're going to start off with the affirmation card. And let's tell you a little bit about what's happening in astrology while I shuffle. The sun is in Sagittarius this week, starting this week, which will give us a desire to connect to people. Mercury is in Scorpio. Venus is also in Scorpio. Mercury is bringing a desire to seek truth and hidden motivations. Venus is bringing a desire to seek deep connections and intense feelings. Mars is in Aries, which will make everyone spontaneous and active and probably a little bit impatient. So I suspect that there's going to be a lot of brand new relationships coming out of this. You know, those relationships that made your parents go, "You've only known them for like 2 days." Yes, Mom, but I'm still moving in with them. You know those relationships. So, without any further ado, let's see what our affirmation is today. There is no blame. Let's see. Sorry. I'm a little too well lit today. I need to release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. So Pisces, there is your affirmation card for today. Let's see if I can adjust that lighting a tad. All right. Now, I'm an intuitive stone reader. These are my stones, which I am picking blindly. This is my mat. This is relationships. This is you. These are challenges. Anything closer into the center of the circles is closer to the heart of the problem, or closer on your mind. Anything further out is not as important, or it's moving in or coming away, depending on how it feels. If it's outside the circles, but above the midline, oh, the stones have a lot to say for you today, Pisces. But above the midline, then it's something you know about, but are kind of ignoring, not paying attention to. And it's telling you, hey, wake up, you need to see this. Anything below the midline are things that are coming as a surprise to you. If it falls completely off the board entirely, then it's coming completely out of left field. You have absolutely no idea it's coming. So, without any further ado, let's see what the stones have in store for you today, Pisces. My grandfather was a Pisces. Sweet man. Okay, Pisces. Didn't I say that this week was going to be a good one for relationships? Well, you got some spicy stuff going on there. But let's start with something a little bit more mellow, and then we'll go on to relationships. You've been feeling down lately, Pisces. The Black Obsidian is grief. And you're possibly feeling down about money, as the Malachite is money, and the rough lapis can be money, it can be spirituality, or it can be artistic endeavors. And this rough one means that it's things that aren't quite formed yet. Something's in the works. It's percolating. So maybe you've been down about money matters, but you've got something in the works. And that's on your mind. Over here in challenges, Pisces, this is a clear selenite. I misnamed it last time. But this is a clear selenite, and this is one of my agates that I call an eye stone because it looks like an eyeball. And what both of those in challenges are telling me is that you're having trouble seeing clearly. Something is being distorted. Something is not, it's not coming through. It's like you're trying to see it, but you've got television fuzz in front of you. Okay? Now over here in the relationships, as you can see, you can barely see the circle behind it. So, we've got a hard to love loved one, possibly an old love, you're seeing clearly, you're seeing this might be someone who other people have called rough around the edges, but you keep saying, oh no, they're really wonderful once you get to know them. Because this, I'm not going to move it because that's really together there. This is an amethyst geode, which teaches us that we need to look beyond the surface and into the interior. And that's what you've done with this person. You've looked beyond the surface and into the interior. And to you, they possibly feel very restful. As that's what this one is. This is one of my light amethysts. And you're feeling restful, or you're feeling like you need a rest. Because this right here is one of my arrowheads. And that's coming right up there. You're seeing the situation clearly. There's very possibly another family member involved. Possibly a child. Very possibly a child. And there is a lot of conflict going on here. Something could be coming between you two, or someone could be coming between you two, or there could be conflict interpersonally between you two. Someone who possibly doesn't see the beauty that you see in this person. There's an older relative who's involved, possibly in on their side or on yours. Someone, this is usually an aunt, an uncle, a mother, father, older sibling, someone you look up to. This is one of the polished lapises, but it's not one of the really nice ones, so that's usually tells me that there's money issues involved. So altogether, I'm feeling like you've got this partner, or even an old partner, who you still kind of hold a flame for, who's a bit of a diamond in the rough. Who you either need a rest from or feel is restful. It can go either way. There's a child involved, an older relative involved, and money issues, and there's a lot of conflict in there. So I think with the conflict, you probably need the rest. Now, as for the things that fell out of the reading, out of the circles, this is a green agate. Usually there's home matters. There's a possibility that this person lives with you or is about to live with you. Or that the child does, because that's in line there. And also up here, and that's a surprise, that's something you don't know about. Up here with something you're ignoring is one of my clear quartz crystals. And that tells me that there's something you know the truth of, but you don't want to look at. You know how it really is. You don't want to see it, though. Let's see if there are any other stones that want to come in and clarify these issues here. This is a rough situation. There's a lot of these rough stones wanting to come up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What you're not seeing clearly has to do with a hard to love loved one, possibly the same one. And these are both petrified wood. So this tells me that what's coming up here is not a new issue. This is an old issue. You've probably rehashed this issue time and time and time again. So maybe it's time to sit down, Pisces, and really figure out why you keep going over this issue. Why do you keep rehashing the same old thing? What cycle are you repeating? Wow, that was heavy. So let's go. Let's clear this off, and we're going to do a 3-card reading for you as well. And we're going to try to put some context into what's going on here. See if there's a place we can focus, and see what a potential outcome might be. I just used the regular old Rider-Waite deck. Could use my last unicorn deck, but I just felt like a Rider-Waite deck was the one to go with this week. I have a few other decks, but those are two of my favorites. Now remember, these are generalized readings. If what you hear is not jiving with you, it may not be the week. Wonderful thing about YouTube readings is you may not find them the week they're made, which means you're finding them when you need them. Also, you might also want to look at your sun, your moon and your rising sign. And if you're looking in regards to a partner, you may want to look at your partner's signs, because sometimes the wires get a little crossed there, especially with intuitive readers. Whoop. Okay, well, those want to be read. Okay, so what have we got here, Pisces? We've got the Page of Swords in the context, which is telling me that, excuse me, there's a lot of passion involved here. A lot of passion. You're very much looking at this as a new start in your passion. But as I said earlier, this is not a new issue. So maybe you're thinking this is a, wipe and redo. For where to focus, we've got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles always tells us to work and to look at the fruits of our labor. What is going to come of this? What is your end game? What are you looking for, Pisces? And that's what this wants you to focus on. And your outcome, if things keep going as they are, is the Knight of Swords, which has a man charging into battle, sword raised. And swords are always passion for me. So, he's rushing in where angels fear to tread. So that doesn't feel like a... Perhaps you might want to rethink how you're going about things on this one, Pisces. So, that's it for today. I hope I helped. If I did, or if you liked anything I said, give me a like, subscribe. Remember, I also do private readings. The information is down below. And I'll see y'all on Thursday for the weekend readings. Y'all have a good one.